So I'm just gonna go ahead, and you can actually just work on the gum paste. This is kind of hard to do because the inside is still pretty damp, but once it's dry, it's actually very easy to just stretch out that gum paste and make it stick onto the base. So this is the one that I already covered and texturized, and I actually used white gum paste on here, and I trimmed off the excess so it looks like one cohesive. And the only reason why you actually wanted to have that outer layer is so that you can texturize it. We're going to get ready to dust it, and you can use, I'm using hollyhock green. You can use whatever kind of leaf green or leaf green shade that you may have. And I would just dust it all green. And also, this part of the flower is usually red. So I would take like a dark red shade of petal dust. Here I'm using autumn red, and just dust that with a little bit of red right there. And this is one of the reasons why I like to use white as well, so that I can get those vibrant colors, like so. And sometimes it even has like a touch of purple. Like right on the base. And then the rest is green. You can even use 2 shades of green if you need to. So here I'm using some forest green as well. So I'm using hollyhock. You can even use clover as well. That way you get that shade of like two shades of green. Alright. And then just to add a little bit of shimmer, I'm going to use a little bit of, just a tiny little bit of pearl dust, just so I get that shimmer. I'm not going to use edible lacquer, just because it has a different type of shine. Edible lacquer is a little bit too shiny, and that's not what I'm going for. I just wanted to have a little bit of dewy look to it. And that's what you're going to do to the other side of it as well. But this is how it's going to look like. One of the things that we can do before you even start dusting the petal is to roll a little bit of green gum paste. And using the petal cutter, just cut like half width. You can even texturize it with a veiner. And then thin the edges with a ball tool. This is about, about 2 inches from the tip to bottom. I'll brush it with a little bit of gum glue right at the base, about halfway. And I'll take my flower and wrap the base with it. Just going to take off the excess right there. So you get that green leaf that stands